right, what's up? Back again. Back again. Joseph R. Wheeler III, artist, founder, president of the ONYXCON Foundation. Welcome back to another live part two for today. And you know why I had to go back? Because I like going live anyway, but you know why? I said, man, when I go live, I get my people, man. Because look at that. Beautiful, man. I didn't even realize. I knew I was close, but I didn't realize I had crossed that threshold. We've been had 3,000, right? And the new goal is 5, by the way. I mean, obviously, we're going for the 5,000. Let's go ahead and get it. And then, of course, we're going to always 5 it up. Every time after we get it, we're going to 5 it up. Every time we hit a 5 of any sort, we're going to 5 it up, right? So when I hit the 3,000, of course, we naturally want to see 3,500. But guess where we at right now that I didn't realize until I looked at my numbers just now. 3,211 of y'all. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. To my monetization mission, thank you so much. To everybody who actually is watching content, not just dipping in, dipping out. I'm talking about the people who really stick around, watch stuff, watch till the end, watch at least 75% of whatever you watch, whether it's a short, long video, whatever you watch it. You really, really watch the content. Thank you, 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 thank you. 3,211, man. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all understand what I'm saying here? That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Especially shout out to the ladies too, because I'm getting more ladies up in here, and I love that. I always say I want more. I want more women followers. I really do. I want it to be like 60-40, because dudes like the stuff I'm doing, but they don't be vocal. They don't let you know they like it. They don't, they so proud and think that they got all this BS around why they do everything they do, versus just man. You don't lose man points for complimenting another man's greatness. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, you get more, and you make good friends, and you can make good connections. You can do real business. But when some chump that's got his nuts caught up in some weak ass description of what a man is, then I promise you it don't add up. You think it does, but it don't. It really don't. So shout out to all the ladies that have become new followers. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all as subscribers for real, because like I say, and shout out to the fellas who respectfully comment, what I'm saying, come correct, what I'm saying, everybody who made that number what it is right now, 3,211. I knew we were close to the 3,200. I didn't know we had crossed the 200. We've been past it. We on the way we're going to go ahead and get to 3. We're going to go ahead and get to 4. We're going to go ahead and get to 5. And, it's going to be 3,500. We're going to mess around. And before I know it, I'm always looking at my numbers, but sometimes I get my mental break, not to be just staring at it, waiting to see the number change. It's going to be 5,000, man. But I keep saying, ultimately, the main thing, just please watch the content. And if you watched it, and you like, you step away from something, a short, a long video. If for every short you watch a long video too. Can y'all do me that favor for my real ones, my subscribers? For every short you watch, go check the playlist. Because here's what's going to happen. Like, let's say you see one of the shorts where I was covering, on this kind of style, and it's like, clothing, it's shoes, it's whatever, right? I know it's a lot of sneaker content. I got a whole folder for sneakers now because I know how much y'all love it. So rather than have y'all looking around, I know I saw it somewhere. I can't remember. I know that feeling. Y'all, I know how to, I've been not only participating, I am a YouTuber, but I'm also a viewer. I actually watch other people's stuff and I like it. And I let them know I like it. Worst feeling I have, because I know how it feels not to get them likes. I try to make sure everything I'm liking, while I stop myself while I'm watching it and go ahead and hit that thumbs up, like somebody up in here need to do right now, because it's been like, I don't even know how many people up in here, but ain't nobody hit thumbs up yet. What's up with that? I tell y'all that every time I go live. That's a pet peeve right there. That's a real pet peeve. But anyway, hit that button, because it's just one another way to show the algorithm, I'm digging this. I'm rocking with this. Show me more of this. And some of y'all be fronting like y'all don't like, but I know y'all. I see the numbers. And the thing is, one thing about YouTube, it may not be up to date on the second, but give it a day or two, it's gonna give you the real numbers. Like, I know how many people come back to the channel and are still not subscribing. It makes no sense. It's just like, what kind of lurk? Why do people lurk? I've never understood the psychology of people who lurk only. I get it when you're trying to figure it out, see if you're going to like seeing this in your feed, whatever. Yeah, I get it. But that's why I got playlists. That's why I got damn near 5,000. I think I do have 5,000 posts. It's a lot of stuff here. Thank you. Got the thumbs up. It's a lot of content here for you to look at and easily determine if this is where you want to be or ever come back and see. Because I get it when, there's a lot of stuff out here. You might like one thing, but then if somebody say something that you ain't with or whatever, you be like, oh man, why'd I follow that person? But I've been through ups and downs with other people's channels that I like, and I've given people the human benefit of the doubt. Like, look, bottom line is, I like everything, but 90% of what they doing, I dig. I don't unsubscribe. I don't not put the likes. I put the likes and I make sure I stay subscribed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna flake out on nobody over no, you know, one or two comments or here and there something that's a little bit on a lane I'm not about. Now, if you just straight up just pure ratchet, stupid as hell, always mess up the good moment, I'm having fun with it, and then you guys say something crazy, oh yeah, I'm out. But we all got our view of what that is. Somebody might think that of what I'm talking about. I don't care. That's why I'll quickly say, hey, don't even think you can troll here because this is a troll-free environment. But if you're not digging it, dip. Bye. Goodbye. It's okay. There's too many other channels to be looking at besides me. Trust me. My goal is not to have a whole bunch of hating ass people that I'm counting with my good ones for my numbers. When I say 3,211, I'd like to think that maybe only 11 of them folks are full of ish and not really here. We doing everybody. That's what I want. I always want to know whoever's making up that 1,000 part. Whatever. I know how that go. Whatever. But the 1,000, I want to know that those people are really, really here. Really, really here. They really rock with ONYXCON. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like, I can get them to pop quiz. And the closer we get to the goals of getting the numbers that I want, I'm gonna go back to an idea. I've learned like some ideas are ahead of their time. I had this idea a while back. I'm talking about years ago. I said and I put it out. I said it. I made it a post and everything. No one really responded to it. I was like, man, I ain't got the audience I thought I had. It's like I got a good one, but they not ready for that yet. But I said I'm gonna do a viewer comprehension, and it's gonna be a contest. It's a challenge, but it's a you can get a prize. Like I was like, yo, I'm gonna be giving away some comic books. At the time, I think I had my ONYXCON fishing tournament jersey still. I had a few of those. I was like, you talking about some really dope stuff I was trying to give away, right? People didn't do it. People didn't do it. It was really whack for me for that. I was like, God dang. And some of these people are people I know, so I was hitting them up. Oh man, I just didn't see that, man. I really don't be on there like that, but I do be seeing your stuff. I'm like, it really makes you it makes you wish you could see when somebody comes on and how much time they spend and what they watch. But it's not that specific, right? When you look at YouTube Studio, because you be wondering, okay, you say you looking, well, do you like what you saw? Did you sure as shit didn't comment? You didn't say, hey man, that's a good idea. I mean, I have time to do this, but that's a good idea. Something, and I wouldn't even be mad at that. Somebody say, man, I ain't got time to do it, but I tell you what, and that's whack. Everybody want to pretend they so busy. That's corny too, but ain't nothing cornier than me that people talking about I'm so busy. You ain't fucking busy. I'll show you what busy is. Let the film biz kick back up in Georgia. I'll show you what busy is. See, it's slow right now, but when it was popping, I was on set with people and we was busy. That was busy. That's real busy. That's busy, damn it. Because all these busy ass motherfuckers always talking about they so busy. I guarantee you they home for dinner and breakfast and sitting around farting watching shows. That's why they know so much about every TV show and everything else. They got time to look at all that, right? I ain't got that kind of life. Even now, but especially when I was doing more film work. You talking an average of 10-hour days. That's the minimum. You talking about a good day. We got out, oh man, we got out 8 hours. All y'all 8-hour type folk, man, you ain't busy. You might have a hard job, but you ain't busy. Busy is when you don't stop thinking about what you do. You get home, you pick up the phone, you start, and it's not just looking at YouTube. It's, oh man, what am I gonna post next? It's content. You're in the psychology of content. You're trying to figure out one more thing more clever than the last thing that hit to win, to garner and strengthen the purpose of your channel, especially when you're doing multi-niche. And on top of that, you probably did 10, 12, sometimes 13, 14 hours on. Yeah, you heard me right. 13 was a real good number for a long one. 13 hours of a day. Yeah. Yeah. Like for real, for real. Did it, done it. Too many times to mention. Live it. Lived it. You see what I'm saying? So that's busy. I don't want to hear that I'm so busy, man. You ain't busy. You just trifling. You just don't want to show real support. Real support, it ain't about that. Like they say, people make time for what they want to make time for. So if you really rock with this, you make time for it. You make time for it, and you share it. Like you share everything else online. You share that like the only reason I don't I was about to say you share that big booty girl you looked at. You know what I'm saying, was twerking or whatever. The more reason I don't share as much of that, I have a whole page for what I call ONYXCON hotties, and it is a little bit of that kind of content. Straight up, it is. But it's sharing other people's content, which here I don't do that as much on YouTube because there's more chance of it being read as copyright infringement, and I'm not about that life. I'm just sharing cool stuff, awareness of cool stuff, right? But got to do it within, every app has its own environment, its own ecosystem, and I've learned that you could do that on Instagram. As a matter of fact, they'll say you shouldn't do that. Yeah, right, man. The whole damn app is built off of that. Like literally, the entire app is built off of. Hey, did you see this? Like, I don't know about you, but my friends, they send me my closest ones that send me stuff for honest content. They know I have multiple pages on Instagram to organize. I treat them like folders here. I treat them like playlists. My multiple pages on Instagram are like my playlist here. Okay, like I say, each app has a different way about it. So on Instagram, we got regular ONYXCON, you got just straight ONYXCON. You got ONYXCON music, you got ONYXCON style, ONYXCON fitness, ONYXCON rides, ONYXCON hotties, ONYXCON, what else did I? Oh, ONYXCON outdoors. Okay, you got all those, and they're each like their own folder slash playlist. To me, that's how I got to look at it when I'm on Instagram. So ONYXCON Outdoors has a lot of good numbers. We're over 1,000 there. I forget 1,000 and something hundreds change. I think it's about 1,200, maybe 15. I can't remember. And most of my other ones are like just over 100 or a few hundred. Like ONYXCON Hotties, which blows my mind that don't have like it's got like 130 something people following. It should have 130,000. I mean, come on. Fine women built Instagram. I don't understand, but I do understand. I know what it is because my stuff has substance at the same time. I post a little fluff, but then I post beauty with brains. Women who have a freaking conscience and have something to say besides how they look. They still gorgeous. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. And they all ethnicities. I mean, they bad, 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 bad. You understand? But they smart, they are talented. That's what I say is the purpose of the page. Not just showcasing their beauty, but their talents. And just a woman's beauty alone is a talent. I mean, any lady that knows how to do her makeup or put together or choose her colors, what works on her complexion, that's a talent. That alone. So I can't lose with my theme. I'm always within that theme when I do that. I'm always in there, you know what I mean? I'm in the pocket with that. But to stretch it even further and make it more impactful, well, yeah, I get into, like, oh man, I wish I could think of her name, but there's this lady I found. She literally, I love her content because she looks like, oh, the ditzy, and she knows what her look and her energy and her voice sounds like, so she plays into it. She sounds so airheaded, like she's really not that smart. She almost talks like this on purpose, but guess what? She's brilliant. She's freaking brilliant. She's a literal degree having psychologist. Okay? Like a true psychologist and a political analyst that breaks down everything that's foul and wrong and going on with not only what's going on in this country, but how it affects the world. Okay? She gets deep. She gets deep, y'all. She's off the chain. And I pinned a post from her at the top of one. It's kind of hottie. So if you're curious who I'm talking about, check it out. She's beautiful blonde, real, she might have Botox lips, or it might be. If those are her natural lips, Lord have mercy. She is, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just seen too many like that, and being in film biz, I learned. I used to think, oh, because I know people can come all kind of ways and have all type of genes and everything. I have seen women like that. They naturally have, that look. Still got that, it's natural. But then, yeah, most of the time, yeah, most of the time, the injections, I'll never forget the first time I saw a video of how they do that. I couldn't believe, I did not know that's what people meant when they said Botox. They literally are shooting a freaking needle into your lips, and this stuff pouts them out and blows them up like little balloons. I was like, oh snap! I did not know. I was so innocent over here thinking, well, I know it's a chemical of some sort, but I didn't know the process. I saw a video, and this is recent. I ain't going front. This is recent. I saw this in the last few years. First time I'd ever seen it, because people don't put that out. But nowadays, everything is out there because people want to. They got. It's almost like all the stuff that used to be hidden. It's become more of a hit to show because not only is it like kind of taboo or was, but because you're revealing the taboo, you know, it takes away. It makes it hit content. It makes it viral because a lot of people have never seen it. A lot of people have no idea how Botox works. They don't even know how these folks are doing this stuff to their face and how it looks or the process. Like I said, first time I saw that, I was like, oh snap! You know, I ain't a fan of getting a shot at the doctor's office. So you mean these people getting shots in their face? Like, yeah, literally in their face. I'm like, God, no. That's some different for your age. Are we back? There we go. We back. I see it. Right now, we might have a little bit of turbulence because it does. I know where I'm at. Where's my water at? Water. Apples. At the time of day, I be eating my apple. Oh man. Ooh wee oh wow wow wee oh wow wee oh. Yeah, yeah. Had an order just canceled. It didn't even say it canceled. It just went right back to the main screen like it never happened. I'm like, y'all, get on my damn nerves. So now I'm waiting on one that is worth way less than what my original offer was, which is a real pain because you done already spent time and gas arriving with the intention of what was originally an agreement. They don't give a damn about your time. Let you mess around and do something with their time. Oh, it's the end of the world. And your status as a courier will be in jeopardy. But whenever they want to have a glitch or a problem, we're supposed to grin and bear it. Sorry, I may be forced to bear it, but I'm not going to grin.